friends.
Hi,
Oh my
everybody.
god, your sleeves are so puffy.
I know. I was
Wait,
just
do that again.
That. Okay.
Wow, it's like as big as your head.
I know. It's
fuck?
kind of crazy. Wait, hold on. Let me do a thumbs up.
I mean, my sleeves are kind of puffy too, but like not as much of that.
No, mine are very puffy.
Damn, that was so in sync. Oh,
That
shit.
really was. Oh, hold on. Let's do. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, my hand's in my head. Hold on to me. There we go. I'm under the desk. Oh wait, I have antlers. You can't fucking see it.
I'm like, why do I look so angry?
I don't know. It's Christmas. You're not allowed to be angry.
I mean, you're right.
Right?
It is Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. Well, those of you that celebrate it. Those of you that don't.
Yes, those of you that celebrate it.
Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all the other ones that I don't know if any of them are specifically this time of year. Am I missing one? I don't know. All the holidays.
All of the holidays. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yes.
I hope everybody's really enjoying just the holiday season.
Yeah. Mine's going not super depressing this year, which is basically a miracle because last year sucked.
Yeah.
Tell ya. Well, I'm not going to tell you because then you're going to be sad.
Yeah, and we're not doing sad things today.
No, we're doing fun things today. We're doing funny stories and fun Christmas times and just listen to that background music. Isn't that so, like, you know, jingly and Christmassy?
Yeah, we love that.
Right?
Also, this will be nice, like, from last week where it was, like, a lot of really sad, depressing
Oh my god,
stories.
I know. Yeah.
So, this will be better.
I'm excited about my first one. Anyways,
yeah.
You have our Christmas questions of the day.
I do. I mean, it's kind of on par with everything else. Like, what's like one of the funniest things you've had happen during the holidays?
That is an excellent. Oh, so when I was a kid, I got relentlessly teased for this for years and years and years. It was a running joke at Christmas. So when I was a kid, I was great. I was pretty cool. But there was one year, I don't remember what I got, but it came in a massive box. And I was so excited because it, like, you know, you go downstairs Christmas morning and there's a giant box under the tree. You hope that it's for you.
Right.
It was for me. So I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I had to have been like maybe 6. And so I go to start tearing open the box. And it was probably my mom asked me, like, what'd you get? Like, what, like, you know, how parents do.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's a box. I was so mesmerized by the size of the box that all I could say was, I got a big box.
Oh my god.
To hell with whatever was in the damn box.
You're literally the kid with the avocado.
I was excited.
Apparently.
And so yeah, just from then on, every time that I, like, birthday, Christmas, every time that I was given a gift, I would be relentlessly teased if it came in a box, no matter what size the box was. You said, "Oh, did you get a box?" Fuck you.
Just get mad. No.
No, the first couple times I was also very excited to be, you know, getting gifts. And I was like, yeah, I did.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I can't really think of any, like, super memorable, like, funny moments at Christmas. A lot of them were, like, pretty normal, like waking up and going downstairs. I think there was one time I did actually try and stay awake.
Yeah.
Like, all through the night and see if, like, I could hear Santa on, like, the roof and everything. And I was so dead tired that I slept in like really, really late and like ended up being the last one to be awake. And I felt like,
Wow.
I know. And I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? And I'm like, no, I'm missing it. And I was like, I didn't even hear him. And I was like so upset. And I was like, why didn't I hear him? And I was like, damn it, I fell asleep. And like, I was pretty upset with myself.
That's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. Like, I can't think of anything else like other than that. Like, I always remember making like cookies and like other treats and just having like normal Christmases where, you know, obviously I was getting outshined or not outshined, but obviously I was recognizing the favoritism after a while. But I mean, otherwise they were pretty normal. Like, you get some clothes and some sweaters from your parents, and
Yep.
and like there's like that one cool electronic thing you get, and yeah.
Nice.
When I think about it, like the Christmases were pretty decent. Like, as much as I shit on my mom, like my parents did do what they could with what they had to make sure that me and my sister enjoyed Christmas.
Same.
Yeah. Okay, our second get to know you question is, what is one of the almost like tradition like treats you would make with your family for the holidays?
Well, we oh my gosh, I'm trying to think, because like my mom and I used to bake.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything specific that we used to make that was like I don't know, cookies. I couldn't tell you what kind.
That's fair.
They were tasty, let me tell you that. We used to get the little you know, the little cookies, like the Pillsbury cookies in the grocery store that have the like little colored like Christmas trees and whatever on them, and then like Halloween they do pumpkins and the little round ones. We used to make those all the time. Those were so good. I love those cookies.
Nice.
And then, you know, hot chocolate with marshmallows.
Yum.
Yep.
See, we used to make like huge batches of our like sugar cookies.
Nice.
And like spend all day like decorating them and everything like that. And like one of my favorite treats that we would make was these like little wreaths. And you make them with cornflakes.
Oh, interesting.
They're so cool and they're delicious. They're like genuinely so good. But so you take cornflakes and then you melt some marshmallows with like butter and green food dye.
Yeah, like Rice Krispie squares,
It's
but
like
with cornflakes in the shape of wheat. See, we used to get the Christmas Rice Krispies, the like red and green ones, and we would make Rice Krispie squares with those.
Nice. Yeah, so we would make these little wreaths, and then you get little Red Hots.
Yeah.
And you put them on there to be like holly.
Nice.
They were really cute, and they were really, really good. Like, wow. They were just so good.
Speaking
There's
of
a reason
Holly,
why I'm diabetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost my dog Holly's birthday.
Oh, cute.
Her birthday's on the 30th. She'll be 13 this year.
Cute.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to hear something crazy that I did today at Walmart?
What did you do?
I got Ghost a bunch of things, right? I got him.
Did you get him a Christmas sweater?
Maybe.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I was mostly kidding, but I was so hoping that you actually did.
I totally did.
Yes. Okay.
It was like
I've required
$7.
pictures. The internet requires pictures as well.
It literally says on it, like, favorite child.
Oh my god. Okay, that's the best. Okay.
So excited.
Okay, I'm gonna go and put them on my phone right now because I don't know if I have them on my phone. But we are going to be posting dogs and Christmas sweaters on our Instagram, like ASAP for this episode, because I have pictures of all of our dogs in their Christmas sweaters, and I love them so much.
I've never got one for him because he's a husky, so he's like very fuzzy. But I saw it and I was like,
do you remember what my dogs look like?
I think I remember vaguely, yeah.
They are fluffier than Ghost is.
Perfect. Yeah. So I like literally had to buy it. I was like, no, maybe I don't need it. And then I saw the price and it was like $6.97. I was like, I have to do it.
Yeah.
And then I got him these 2 other bones, some like greeny bones, these little peanut butter treats, and then a giant bone. Like I'm gonna put it all in a box and I'm gonna show it. Like I'm gonna take a picture of it in the box, and then I was gonna wrap it all up and everything, and put some like his smellier dog treats in there, the ones that smell very much like meat.
Yeah.
And see if he'll like open it and videotape it. I really want to see if he'll do that, because I think that would be so amazingly adorable. I'm so excited.
I am so excited because I found the pictures of mine in their Christmas sweaters and they're so cute.
I'm genuinely so excited to put this sweater on Ghost.
I'm gonna send these to you right now because I want to see them. Yeah. They're so cute.
I've never bought any of my dogs any type of clothing before. So this is a first. And I'm genuinely so excited. Oh my good fucking God.
Aren't they the cutest things ever?
They are literally so cute. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Yeah. And the
so
girl
happy.
with like the little like Mrs. Claus dress Christmas sweater, that's Holly.
That Holly?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Holly is so precious.
Yeah, and the big one, that's Marcus. He's our oldest boy. He's so cute. He's the sweetest bean. Cute.
He's got the little reindeer one?
Yeah.
Oh my God, how cute.
I miss them.
They are so fluffy.
Right?
Oh my God, they're all so adorable.
Yeah.
Marcus is so handsome.
I know, he's such a distinguished gentleman.
Yes.
I have the other pictures to prove it.
Oh my gosh, they're all so cute.
There's a picture of him in a little graduation cap when he finished his puppy training.
Oh.
It's so cute. I should find it.
So pretty.
I know.
I like how dark her ears and snout are.
She's my baby. She was the one that lived with me while I was in college.
Oh, little sweetie. Oh my gosh, I love it. Anyways, right? Look forward to pictures of doggos.
Yes,
and
they're
Ghost.
super cute.
I won't be posting the one of Ghost until Christmas because I want him to open the whole package and everything.
Oh, all of these will be posted when this episode comes out, so that'll be on Christmas.
Perfect. Wait, will it?
Yeah, today is Christmas Eve, bestie.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I thought we were going to be posting it like the day that this is out.
No, we can post it on Christmas. That'll be our Christmas post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, I found the other one, so I have to send you this one too.
Yes, please.
His little graduation cap and his certificate and everything.
He's so handsome.
I know.
Oh, what a sweet boy.
Yeah. He's also old. He's only like 4 months older than Holly, so he's already 13, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, little sweeties.
I actually have one more question for us. It's not on our previously scheduled list of questions. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh, so wild.
Actually, it's one kind of big question. It was like, there's like a follow-up. It's like a side question to it, but like, so what was like the routine for Christmas in your house?
I mean, it was basically me and my sister would just try and get up early, and we would always end up playing like Halo until our parents got up. And then...
Wow, you let them get up in their own time? That's crazy.
It would be like after like maybe an hour or two, I think because we would get up early.
Yeah.
And then we were like, what the fuck are they taking so long for? So then we would like go up there and be like, hello, are you awake? It's time to open presents. Gremlin energy of like, please, for the love of Christ, wake up, because we are dying right now.
Yeah.
And so like we would go up and like knock. And I think if I remember correctly, sometimes we would have breakfast like beforehand, and we would have like a really nice like big kind of meal.
Interesting.
Like, a lot of stuff, and then open presents, because opening presents took like all freaking morning, and like into the afternoon a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Just because, like, we were so deliberate with, like, making sure that one person would open it, like, one at a time, like, really get to see it, and, like, take pictures.
And everything. Yeah.
And,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So, like, we did the thing where Christmas Eve you open one present each.
Oh, cute.
And it was always, my parents always made sure that it was, like, the pajamas or the blanket or whatever. Like,
oh, that's
like,
cute.
The, like, cozy thing that they got us for that year. So then we would, like, if it was pajamas,
use or wear it.
sleep in them the night, and then we would get up and we would open our presents in our Christmas pajamas.
That's cute.
And then, so we would get up. My parents would always be up already before we got up, probably anticipating the fact that we would wake them up anyways.
Fair.
So we would go downstairs, and we would always have cinnamon rolls for breakfast. My mom would bake cinnamon buns.
Yum.
And we would have those while we opened stockings. Because we would open stockings, then have the cinnamon buns.
Right.
And then we would, I'm trying to remember how the order went. Yeah, we would do that. And then we would, by the time we finished all of our stockings and cinnamon buns and we had Christmas movie on or whatever, my grandparents would usually be over by then.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would begin the present haul. And we would open up all the presents in a meticulous but timely manner. And then we would have breakfast. Like, we would have brunch. We would have, like, the eggs and toast and hash browns and, like, whatever else we were having. And then if my grandparents hadn't come over in the morning for presents, then, like, there were some years where it would just be me and my brother and my parents, and then we would go to my grandparents' house after breakfast to open all of their presents there. So that was kind of the flow of things in my house. Would always be stockings first.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think we did that too. I just forgot that we had stockings.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a while since I've actually, like, had an full-blown Christmas.
Right. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Like, once me and my brother were, like, both adults and moved out, we didn't really have, like, big, like, full Christmas like that. We would, like, our family started doing Secret Santa type Christmas with the four of us and my grandparents, and it was like, I don't know, whatever, like, amount of money limit suggestion.
Right.
And we all had, like, my mom got us all these giant identical gift bags. So that for those that were not living in the house that would come over with them, you wouldn't be able to know whose is whose by what the bag was.
Oh, okay.
So we would put all of our stuff in identical gift bags.
Nice.
And then when we drew names, we just, like, put out everyone's name on the, like, little gift tag that you put on the gift bag. And we would just pull one of those.
Nice.
Yeah. And even it continued on that even when I was in college. Like, my mom sent me to college with my gift bag for Christmas.
Cute.
Like, so I could put my stuff in it and bring it back with me when I went home for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, how funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cute.
And then I moved across the country.
Then you moved across the country.
So now I get lots of e-transfers for Christmas. My parents are sending me something in the mail. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm intrigued to see what it is, because my parents have gotten very bad at shopping for me, I think. Because they have no idea what I do.
I have a bunch of Amazon packages under my tree right now.
Nice.
That's all it is. And I was like, well, I don't even need to wrap them because Amazon did for me.
Right, exactly.
So
I don't even have a tree, which is kind of depressing.
I found one for $39 on Walmart.com, and it actually looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your
see
tree. It's cute.
Yeah, that was $39.
Nice. I just don't have the space for
that's
it.
fair. Well, and see, like, I was thinking about it after the fact. I was like, it's not, like, the best quality tree.
But it's something.
But it's something.
There.
And, like, it's good for me for what I want right now. And then I know that, like, later, when I get, like, a nicer tree, or even a real one, maybe. I don't know. Probably not a real one, because someone told me a terrible story. Yeah, either that, or I always forget to water it, and then it dries out.
Yeah.
And then I feel bad. But, like, if I got, like, a really, really, really nice
remember the story
one,
last week about the worms in the tree?
Yeah, see, I was about to say the worms, and that's horrifying to me.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, I would cry.
Right? Me too.
Yeah. Like, I know that I'm laughing about, like, oh, I just cry about everything. Yeah, burn it. Burning it is a valid option.
Burn it in the style of the Grinch.
Exactly.
Oh my god. I fucking love that movie.
Me too.
Oh my god. So I found out the other day, one of my friends, I won't name any names, has never actually watched The Grinch all the way through because she's scared of it. She's scared of The Grinch.
No.
And I think it's kind of funny. Like, it's like, yeah.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah. But
like, wait, which one? Like the Jim Carrey one?
Jim Carrey, yeah.
I fucking love the Jim Carrey version. It's
Me
so
too.
good.
It's the best one.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I mean, it is a little haunting to look at him.
We told her to watch the the animated one.
Very cute one.
The kid-friendly one.
Yeah, it's a very cute one.
But I love The Grinch. I was watching it last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Right?
I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's like a holiday ice cream by Bluebell. It's called Christmas Cookies. It's literally green. So it's like slightly off-putting, but it's one of the best ice creams.
Does it taste like pudding?
It tastes like Christmas cookies.
Nice.
It tastes like the sugar cookies that you ice up all crazy and shit.
Yeah.
And like it's such a good ice cream. It's a little pricey because it's Bluebell, and it's one of those big ones, like a gallon.
We don't have that brand in Canada.
Oh my god. Okay, well you'll have to come visit, and then we can get the Christmas cookie ice cream and sit around and have hot chocolate and ice cream while we like catch up and do stuff.
But see, you have to have cinnamon.
Why?
Because I like cinnamon on my hot chocolate.
Okay, well that's fine. Cinnamon is easy.
Okay.
Why did you go to cinnamon?
Because I like cinnamon on my hot chocolate. Ever since
I never said you couldn't have any cinnamon, you weirdo.
I just said you had to make sure you have some if we're having hot chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have cinnamon.
Good. Yeah, it's have you watched Once Upon a Time?
I need to rewatch and finish it.
Okay. Because like that's like a thing in there is cinnamon on hot chocolate.
Yeah.
And so like I used to watch that constantly. And so then I tried it and it was really good. So now I mean Captain Hook is I'd rather have Captain Hook with my hot chocolate than cinnamon.
I don't know why they were like, let's make him so ungodly attractive.
I know. Oh my
But like,
God.
let's do it. Let's really go for it. And we're going to make the eyeliner look really, really good. So
yeah.
It's genuinely a problem.
Now I need to rewatch it again.
And he's got such a good crooked smile that it's like...
He is literally...
It's so it's very disarming. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, I was not ready for this.
Disarming because he has one hand.
Ha. It's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch it too. Maybe on like one of these days that I'm off completely, I'll just start rewatching Once Upon a Time. Or maybe I'll start watching like 2 episodes a night or something.
Nice.
I like that idea actually. It's a good idea.
It's a good time.
Smart.
Yeah. Let's get into some other people's fun Christmas stories.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because I don't think I have any more like really crazy funny ones that happened at my house.
I don't really
I can think of,
to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think so. Anyways, this first one is kind of mean, but I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
So my sister and I stayed up really late Christmas Eve. We removed all of our youngest brother's presents from under the tree and emptied his stocking. We stowed all the presents behind the couch. We put all of his stocking stuffers in a bag. He was like 8 years old. We meticulously wrapped and put bows on boxes to him. We filled them with coal bricks and Q-tips. I can't remember why we chose Q-tips. On Christmas morning, he got to go first because he was the youngest. He tore into his first box, and then his face just dropped. He went out of turn and ripped open present number 2, also coal and Q-tips. He ran into the other room where the stockings were and dumped his out. It was a plastic bag filled with charcoal and Q-tips. He lost it. My parents had no idea what we'd done. I think my dad was ready to just beat us for ruining Christmas. So my brother finally got it together, and we showed him where we stashed all his toys and where we put his stocking contents. He was happy as hell after that. To this day, probably 25 years later, I still get called the Christmas Grinch by my whole family. Everyone conveniently forgets how complicit my sister was in this. Those presents didn't wrap themselves, and I suck at wrapping.
Oh my god. That's so mean.
Yeah, but like it's good-natured mean.
It is.
I think, yeah.
It's genuinely like funny, but like I could imagine how like heartbreaking that would be for that kid in the moment.
Yeah.
I think it's also so funny that like she took the blame for all of it. Right, me too.
Yeah. But see, I only had one brother to contend with, so I did. There wasn't a third one for him to plot against me with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Very, very good point.
Yeah.
This one is from a post for most funny or embarrassing Christmas stories. This one is not my story, but my parents told me that when they were first married, they handmade a popcorn string to go around the tree. Over the next week, they kept noticing that pieces of the popcorn string were missing, but they weren't sure what was doing it because they didn't own any pets. Finally, one night, they heard a noise out in the living room, so they went to go investigate. And it turns out there was a mouse coming out to eat the popcorn string every night. I would love to see your finished article. Oh. But yeah. Isn't that cute?
That
it's kind of cute, but also like, oh, I don't want that.
I mean, yeah, no, that just sneaks out at night just to eat the pop. That's kind of funny. That it only did it at night too. That's a smart mouse.
I mean, mice usually do that. Like when I had mice, they would only come out at night. And when I was like out at work, but then ghosts would chase them.
Right.
So yeah.
My dogs love chasing mice.
Oh, I freaking bet.
Yeah. Well, because my mom shows our dogs. Well, some of them. But Holly was a show dog, and she was trained in what's called barn hunts, which is basically like mouse hunting.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, my mom would take her to classes where they would, like, legitimately train her to just, like, hunt mice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves it. This one is all, like, why are these, like... yeah, that's kind of sad. We're gonna skip that one, because it's... kid gets a lot of books for Christmas because apparently she liked to read, and everybody was like,
so then everybody just
I'll be the one to get
that?
her a book, right? And nobody got her any
toys.
Toys.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, and then yeah. No, anyways, okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
Oh, my brain is all over the place. Okay. I just like the way this one is written. It's 4 a.m. Christmas Eve, and all through the house, not a creature is stirring, not even a mouse. Suddenly, an awful, morbid wail violently penetrates the silence with a singular origin. A cat is imminently going to vomit. Not a week after the wood floors were refinished, soon after a distinctive splat follows and the noise stops. Scrambling groggily out of bed, my dear old dad frantically searches the house in a state of panic and disorientation with cleaning supplies for the vomit before it can harden. After nearly an hour of his frenzied search, he comes up empty-handed and returns to bed. The next morning is a picturesque white Christmas morning, aroused by the scent of peppermint-infused coffee brewing in the kitchen. That sounds really good.
It really does.
Dad gets up and slides his feet into his slippers, sitting at the end of his bed. Upon his bare foot donning the slipper, he receives the prodigal Christmas present from the cat's escapade the previous night. The slippers had to be thrown out, but fortunately a new pair was among his presents. The wood floors were also spared from harm, a Christmas miracle.
Oh my god.
Oh, just like the fact that he didn't put his slippers on the night before when he went looking for it in the first place.
Right.
That's just kind of even more funny.
Yeah, literally.
That he would have found it instantly.
Yeah. Okay, so my next one is what are crazy, scandalous things that have happened at your Christmas parties this year? Because this person needs to live vicariously through others, apparently.
Nice.
So this person said, we had a Secret Santa at our office. It was a salesy environment with no HR, so things tended to get quite loose. One of my colleagues got an anal trainer as their present.
Oh,
for those of you that have lived
my
a sheltered
God.
life, an anal trainer is basically a dildo with a suction pad at the base so you can stick it onto a surface and back yourself onto it.
I am screaming. Oh my God.
Me too. We moved on to the Christmas party venue, which was a very swanky hotel with a roof terrace. After a few too many drinks, I took the anal trainer. Oh no! I never figured out why the recipient had brought it to the party. Lubricated the suction pad and, using my height, managed to stick the anal trainer onto the glass ceiling of the roof terrace.
Oh my God.
There it dangled above the party, which caused much amusement/bemusement. As the night went on, we had some food, drank some more, and forgot about the anal trainer. That was until the MD started to give a thank you for your hard work speech. Halfway through, the anal trainer lost suction, and the 10-inch rubber dildo fell, in slow motion for me, right in front of his face and landed on the floor. The suction tip landed first, so it stuck fast and was just sitting there quivering as the MD looked down, and there were gasps from the crowd. Thankfully, he took it quite well. Excuse the pun.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
I can't.
Oh my God.
That's you know what that reminds
amazing.
That reminds me of, actually.
What?
And first of all, looking at my life, I cannot believe that I have a relevant story that reminds me of. So my high school, they never really did the whole senior prank thing, as far as I'm aware, until it was the year before I graduated. They didn't do anything the first year that I was in high school, but then the second year, something like a crazy senior prank happened. So basically, and the people got in so much shit for it. So part of it was a absolutely massive, way too big for anybody nobody should ever be taking something this massive.
Oh my.
Dildo that they somehow chained with a reinforced bike lock to the railing of the big open area staircase atrium area.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like dangling from the fucking
Oh no.
second floor rafter. Like, and every single person walked past it and noticed it, because it's kind of hard not to when there are like bright shiny silver chains hanging on the staircase that were not there an hour ago.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it took them to get the freaking thing off.
Oh my god.
But I think every single person in our there were hundreds of children in that school that walked past this like 12-inch dildo hanging from the ceiling.
That's nuts.
And then part of that prank included spray painting a penis on the principal's car.
Naturally.
And from what I heard, and like, for all I know that this part could just be made up, but like what I heard was that happened, and then one of the kids that was involved with it got in so much trouble that he lost a shit ton of scholarships for university.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways.
You want to know what I just noticed though?
What?
Both of us are kind of matching our rooms.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm wearing purple and you're wearing green.
Oh, yeah. This is my Christmas sweater.
Cool. This one gives me Inazuma vibes, and I know that you mentioned that last time.
I did. Is
very accurate.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was kind of cute and like a little bit more fun.
It's cute.
Not necessarily festive, but like, I don't know, new and fancy for the holiday.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Gotta dress up a little.
Yeah. My big sleeves.
Yeah.
Because I got big sleeves going on here. You know? You know what I mean?
Your fucking sleeves are massive.
I know. Look at them.
They're literally crazy. Bigger than your fucking head.
I know. It's crazy out here. They are bigger than my head.
Right? I told you.
They're nuts.
I wasn't making that up. They're not bigger than my head, though.
No. Not
actually,
like that.
They almost are the size of my face still.
I know. They almost are still. I didn't know that when I put the dress on, to be honest.
You didn't look at the sleeves?
No.
Damn.
I was just like, wow, what a cute little dress. Well, because the dress is kind of poofy on the bottom. So, and her hands sit behind her, like, dress a little bit.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
So, the poofiness was not, like, noticeable.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. My friend had an ugly Christmas sweater party on December 23rd, a couple years back. I couldn't find a sweater terrible enough, so I decided to go with this cheap Santa costume I found. Throughout the night, I got progressively more drunk, as is expected. After a bit, it became sadly apparent that I was on my second to last beer. I went to retrieve my last beer from my coat pocket, but it was gone. After frantically searching around the bed I left my coat on, I walked back mournfully to the living room. Stupid mourning a beer. I can't.
I know.
That's when I saw it. It was in my friend's hand. That rat fucking bastard. I love that. I love that thing. Anyways.
Me too.
So I did what any normal person would do. I started screaming in his face, calling him out on every problem I've ever had with him. And I then proceeded to follow the expected behavior pattern of a normal person and tried to fight him. Keep in mind, I'm dressed as Santa Claus during all of this. Being quick thinkers, my friends grabbed me and locked me in a bedroom for the night. I awoke on that fine Christmas Eve with a pounding headache, remembering and regretting everything from the night before. Eventually, it came time to leave. By then, I felt much better. As we drove off, we turned onto the most popular street for foot traffic in my city. It's quite a lovely place. As we drove down this lovely street, I felt my illness return tenfold. I ordered the car stopped, threw the door open, leaned out, and let loose. A large puddle of vomit now lay where there was once only snow and pavement. I'm pretty sure there were kids nearby. Feeling much better, I wiped the spittle from my Santa costume, went home, and slept the day away.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Can you imagine walking down the street on Christmas Eve, and the car stops in the middle of the road, and Santa Claus just opens the doors and pukes all over the street and then drives off.
Oh my god. See, that's what I was thinking with like the dildo story that I told. With like, could you imagine the sound of one? Because the
suction
pop
coming from the
Okay, one, the pop from it letting go, and two, the pop of it landing and sticking the landing to sit there and suction cup back onto the floor. It would have been loud.
I fucking, oh my god, that'd be
So
fucking hilarious.
Oh my god. So I have another Christmas party one.
Yeah.
Definitely not as scandalous as some, but it is a bit funny. Not this year, but my last office Christmas party about 4 years ago. I brought edibles in the form of small sweets for my friends to enjoy, and I rolled a few joints. Most of our office smoked weed, so I knew they'd be up for it. Unfortunately, a few of the younger girls, 18 to 22, convinced me to let them all have some, so I gave them half a sweet each and then put a little puff of a small joint, thinking they'd be fine. Oh, how wrong I was. Almost an hour after the initial edible, the young one starts acting crazy. One was just projectile vomiting in the corner while a manager tried to drag her to the bathroom. Okay, I'm just thinking about projectile vomiting in a corner. Like just looking at a corner and just puking directly into it. Just straight out.
Oh my god, but like you can't do that because we're too close to the corner and you're gonna get backsplash.
I mean, she probably was, to be honest, but she might have been too high to like care. Another was laying face down on the floor next to a bar stool and just not moving apart from tapping her finger on the floor. One of the girls was in the street with her dress pulled down to expose her breasts in a bra because she was too hot and sweaty, and there were two more girls just doing mad dancing and stumbling about like loons in the middle of the dance floor. When a team lead tried to guide them to the side, they both leaped on him and started singing really loudly, almost over the music. Vomiting Girl had made it to the door for the loo, but had just fallen against it, smearing vomit all over the door and almost knocking herself out.
Oh my god.
It was a fucking mess. At first, the managers were scared that they had been spiked, but it just seemed too weird for that to happen to all of them. So one of the managers started interrogating the one acting the least mad and asked her what she'd taken. Poor girl had obviously moved to the paranoid stage because she just went from laughing to shaking and crying and saying, "My mom will kill me." It was a disaster. Upper management was fuming and the MD was there. It was a Sunday night, so back at the office the next day, it was hell to pay. People were getting dragged into the office, left, right, and center. Apparently, they had worked out it was weed, but they didn't know where it came from, and the youngins dared not grasp me up. In fact, no one did. They couldn't sack anyone because they couldn't prove who brought it, and no one snitched me up. In the end, a very stern email was sent round about not bringing outside issues to work events and appropriate behavior at office parties, and next time there will be serious consequences, etc. I left 2 years later, but as far as I know, it still comes up every once in a while.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, their name too, because somebody mentioned nice name. Their name on Reddit is Titty Chitty Bang Bang.
Nice.
Yep.
This one is I like this one, it's funny. Starts out, "You guys are all so serious. I'm here to lighten the mood. When I was about 12, my parents got into a fight at one of those Christmas tree lots, and so it was decided there would be no Christmas tree in our house that year. Christmas Eve rolls around, and my dad, clearly upset there is no tree, leaves the house around 2 p.m. We all know he is headed to the bar. No big deal. Except it starts to get late. We make ham and all the trimmings and wait until about 9 p.m. and then eat. 10 p.m., no dad. 11 p.m., no dad. My mom calls the bar to check on when he is coming home. They say he left hours ago. Seriously starting to worry that something horrible happened to my dad on Christmas, my mom decides to go look for him, while my brother, sister, and I try to sleep. Around midnight, we hear the garage door open, then horrible crunching sound. My brother, who at the time is around 6, starts yelling, "Santa!" and runs around the house. Not Santa, just Dad. Dad drags a sad-looking tree into the house. It's dropping pine needles everywhere, branches broken all over it. Tries to set it up in our living room using a stand, but the base is too long. He goes to the garage and gets the rustiest-looking handsaw I've ever seen. Tries to cut the base, proceeds to almost sever 2 of his fingers. He's rushed to the emergency room by my mom, where they're able to reattach his fingers. Wake up Christmas morning to an almost naked tree propped against the wall and blood everywhere. Oh, and the horrible crunch sound I mentioned. He drove his car into the garage while the tree was strapped to the top, breaking the garage door.
Oh my god.
The TLDR said my drunk dad most likely stole a tree on Christmas Eve, ended up in the emergency room, and broke the garage door for good measure.
That's crazy.
Oh, God. The first comment, "Are you from Wisconsin?"
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, my next one is... well, I wasn't born yet at the time. I was born in 96, and this happened around 94 or 95. Mom and Dad had put the then brand new 6-foot-tall Christmas tree up and had finished decorating it, when the cat decided to climb into the tree and start clambering his way up. As expected, gravity prevailed, and the whole thing fell down, destroying almost all the delicate glass baubles that hung around the tree's midsection. When I was a kid, I always thought the glass baubles were put up high so I couldn't clumsily knock them off while helping decorate. Well, we had another kitten enter the household when I was just 1. Apparently, he loved climbing the tree just as much as his predecessor did. Hence, the tradition of having all the glass decorations well out of reach for a mischievous feline. The story never fails to give me a chuckle, and it reminds me of Archie, the cat who grew up alongside me and stayed by my side even in his final few years. It's cute.
Cute.
It's funny, too.
I have another tree-related one.
Yeah?
I can't, yeah, I'm right, that's fine. When I was 16, I got the classic Charlie Brown Christmas tree. My mother found an ad in the local paper for you-cut Christmas trees at a local tree farm and asked me if I would be willing to take my brother that Saturday to pick up a tree, as she was going to be on call all weekends, and my father was working that day as well. "Just write a check for the tree and I'll reimburse you," she told me. I took my brother and a friend of his to the address in the ad that Saturday morning and checked in with the owner, who was sitting in a shed just off the road. "Go down the hill and park in the lot, and there's a path that you should take to the trees." He gave me instructions on how to cut the tree and said that we could pay on our way out. We were the only car on the lot, and it took us a while to find the path, but we followed the instructions and soon found ourselves in a thick wooded area. This being Oregon in December, it was raining, of course, but being proper Northwestern teenagers, we were dressed like Kurt Cobain in our Pendleton shirts and hiking boots. So we soldiered on into the woods, looking for a tree the right size to cut. After about half an hour of searching, we finally found a scraggly tree the right size, about 10 feet down the slope into a ravine, and half walked, half slid down to reach it. We cut it down, dragged it up through the mud and the wet leaves to the path, and carried it to the car. It was at that point, once we reached the parking lot, that we saw not only a number of other cars parked nearby, but several people carrying beautiful, lush, bushy trees from a field in the opposite direction from where we had come. It turned out that there were 2 paths from the parking lot, and that we had obviously taken the wrong one.
Oh no.
We tied our humble little tree to the top of the car and made our way back up the hill to the shed. The owner asked us just where we had found the skimpy tree we had presented him with. After hearing our story, he charged us half price. It was late in the day by the time my mother got home, at which point we had already got the tree secured to a stand and installed it in the library where it belonged. To say that she was underwhelmed by its appearance was an understatement. However, once we told her about our experience at the tree farm, fair play to her, she decided that it made for a good story and suggested we go ahead and put the lights and ornaments on it and use some extra tinsel to fill in the gaps. Between the usual annual Charlie Brown Christmas references and this year's stories about a Christmas tree that arrived in London the worst for the wear from its journey from Norway, I'm reminded of that rainy morning one December when, soaked and covered in mud, my brother and I dragged a decidedly unimpressive tree into our family house and used some extra tinsel to fill in the gaps. My mother would kill me if I did that.
Honestly, yeah.
There's one thing we don't joke about in our house, it's the Christmas tree.
Exactly. Oh,
My
man.
parents have an absolutely massive Christmas tree now because their living room is like huge.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's like an open concept. Like the second floor doesn't have a second floor above the living room. It's like
vaulted.
There's like a balcony, and the living room ceiling is like 20 feet tall.
I know exactly what you're talking about because we had one in my own house too.
Yeah. So my parents' Christmas tree is literally like 10 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't even know if they put the damn thing up this year because they don't have any tall people in the house to help with it. Like, I'm sure my brother might have been convinced to go over and help them, but I would usually be the one that would help my mom decorate the tree.
Yeah.
Because my dad is useless and my brother is a killjoy.
Mm.
So
yeah,
I have no idea if their Christmas tree is up.
I mean, fair, yeah. One thing I do remember from like when we were celebrating and everything, it's like we used to get real trees for a really long time.
Yeah.
And I remember we would like get the tree. We were so particular about picking it out because we wanted one that was full enough and like at the best price though, and like didn't have too many weird like spots on it or anything. And then we would like get it home and then we would like sit there and like just spin it back and forth, figuring out which was its best side.
Yep.
Yep. And like if there was like a weird like spot where like it wasn't as full, like how to finagle it so like that could be hidden and everything like that. I'm like,
yeah,
this is just such a standard thing that everybody else goes through.
We
like,
had
it's just
specific ornaments
normal.
that were used for covering holes that were slightly bigger than all the rest of them.
Oh, nice. See, I don't think we had anything like that.
Yeah, there was one of them was one of my we had a bunch of like generic Christmas ornaments, and then we have all of our like person specific ornaments.
Right.
So for example, me and my brother both have a complementing set of ornaments to each other. My brother has little bagpipe ornaments and I have little snare drums.
Cute.
Yeah. And then I have a snowman ornament collection with my name on them.
I love that.
There's like a crystal one, like a regular glass one. There's like a metal one with a jingle bell in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got all of those that I put up.
Nice.
There's there's a paper ornament with my like first grade picture on it that goes on our tree every year.
Nice.
And then there's like a little Santa Claus made out of construction paper and cotton balls that I made when I was like 5 years old that goes on the tree every year. And this little like not edible gingerbread cookie ornament kind of thing that's made with like glue and stuff instead of like other edible ingredients or whatever. And it was in the shape of a star. All of the little decorations have since fallen off of it, so there's just like indents in it where there used to be like things, but it still goes on the tree every year.
Oh, that's so funny.
And there's a little Rudolph made out of popsicle sticks that's missing one of its eyes.
Aw, poor thing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Right?
My next story is another Christmas party story. This person said, haven't done the work Christmas party for a while. However, one of my favorite years was when I worked at a local authority. I was 19 or so and still quite naive about life. One lady got hammered after just 2 drinks and started being really inappropriate. She was, oh my god, she was grabbing dicks and forcing guys' hands into her bra and stuff. She was crazy drunk. Okay, that's like assault, but next thing I know, she stood on the bar of the place and shouting, "Form an orderly queue and I'll fuck you all." That's
oh my god,
crazy. One brave manager tried to get her down from the bar, which she misconstrued as her first candidate, and whilst shouting, "Would have expected you to be the first in line," she sits on the bar and hitches up her skirt to reveal she had no underwear on.
Oh my god.
The bar staff had to eject her from the premises, and someone called the local cab company to get her a lift home. When the cab arrived, they refused to take her as she'd been banned for inappropriate behavior with cab drivers in the past. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I had to take her home, but I made sure I took 2 female colleagues with me, and the mad woman sat in the back, away from me. She left the job not long after that, and I don't live in that city anymore, but when I visit there and go by that bar, I always wonder what happened to her. Oh
wow.
My god. That's literally crazy.
That is insane.
Yeah. Oh my lord. That do be pretty scandalous, though.
I was gonna read this one, but there's like a bunch of like Scottish or Irish slang in it that I couldn't even pronounce if I tried, so I'm gonna just skip it.
Honestly valid.
Right? Yeah. Damn it, these ones are all like, I think I'm on the wrong kind of. Oh, yeah. It's on Ask UK Reddit. Of course, there's fucking Irish slang in it.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking at that one too.
Okay. Ooh, what crazy scandalous things have happened at your work Christmas parties this year?
That's the one I'm on.
Ah, interesting. Oh, that is the one you're on. I see the first one that you read. Okay, let me just scroll way down. Let's see. Is this one good? It ends with somebody being unconscious. Cool. All right. Not this year, but my first Christmas party when I was an apprentice, we went bowling in the afternoon and then on to a meal. The bowling meal with wine was all paid for, but get to fuck if you don't think the shots are coming out during bowling. I don't know what that's supposed to like. I don't know, but get to fuck if you. I'm confused by that statement. Anyways,
I don't know.
Being the young. Oh, this person's European. Okay, I understand. Being the young one, I wanted to show everyone I could drink. The trouble was, I drank every time anyone else drank, and ended up maybe a drink and a half ahead by the end of the 2 games of bowling. Contractor told me he'd pay me £20, euros, 20 European currency of some kind, if I ran down one of the bowling lanes to headbutt the pins. I had enough sense to wait until the end, but I did it. As I ran down the lane, I slipped over almost instantly, got back up, and ran down the ridge between the lanes instead. I leaned over and swept the pins away with my head. Didn't trip the bar because I leaned from the side, more luck than judgment. Celebrated on the way back, and the whole company got kicked out of the venue. It was the end of our afternoon there anyway, and everyone, including the boss, was pissing themselves laughing. Reputation
That's
points
awesome.
plus 90. I didn't make the dinner, was pinned up in a chair pretty much unconscious.
Oh my god.
First of all, if you're gonna run down a bowling lane, you're gonna fall.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking slippery as hell.
Unless you have like super grip, like the shoes you're supposed to wear in kitchens for like water.
Right.
That's
But,
the
like,
only way you're not gonna slip.
Like, anybody that's accidentally got too much momentum during regular bowling knows that, because
Yes.
you're gonna almost slip and fall if you step even an inch onto like past the line of
Yeah,
where
like
the lane
they're
starts.
crazy slick.
I know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Second, props to this guy for finding a workaround.
Right, seriously. Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm gonna just walk down the other thing, and
I mean, that is pretty smart.
I am honestly kind of surprised he made it all the way down the lane before getting kicked out.
Yeah,
and back.
for real.
Like,
I mean, nobody else is probably gonna walk out there though either, just because it is such a risk, and you're risking a lot more by walking down the median. To
at least he waited till the end of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
So they didn't get kicked out before they were done.
Right, seriously.
That would have been sad.
It would have been.
It's like, can we at least finish our game? No. Get out.
Right. Get out now.
Oh.
You hooligans.
Bro, I love bowling. My coworkers and I, we're going to go, I think in January, because retail, we're going to do our Christmas party at Board Game Cafe. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun.
That is going to be so much fun.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody's going to come. I doubt everybody's going to come. There are a couple of people that probably won't, but
right,
that's okay.
It is.
Because like the main people that I think would have the most fun with it have already said that they're going to come.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, should be fun. I'm excited.
You're like, that's what matters. So
right, it's going to be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to go play pool and stuff, but our other manager suggested we do something where there's no alcohol involvement, since it's it's not a work sanctioned event, and because we don't do Christmas parties or anything, and our company is kind of apparently weird about like once management people get involved socializing with the associates outside of work. It's kind of a weird like, should they be doing that? Should they not be doing that kind of thing?
Yeah,
so she's like,
fair.
Probably best if there's no like alcohol or anything involved, just in case.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we settled on board games.
Cute. I like that.
I love board games. I'm fucking excited.
I don't blame you. I would be too.
Me too. Yeah. Anyways. Anywho's.
Any what's-its.
Any who's from Whoville. Haha.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Haha.
Oh Jesus, I really need a vacation.
Me too.
Oh,
I'm so
what's
excited to have some
good? Christmas
off.
Vacation.
Oh yeah,
like the movie.
It is a
Love
really good movie,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Were we talking about that this morning? We were. Yeah, your dad mentioned it.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. When I was torturing everybody with Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Yeah, you were.
I love that song.
And that's fine.
Your sister was so mad at me.
She was very mad.
It's okay.
She did not want to hear it.
That's okay. I very much enjoy that song.
I'm glad you do.
Anyways, I hope everybody has enjoyed Christmas stories, and I hope you all have fantastic holiday times with
absolutely
whoever you're celebrating or not celebrating holidays with.
Exactly. Please look out for the doggo pictures.
Yes,
and
they are
Ghost's
super
little
cute.
sweater. Oh my god, for real.
Right?
I can't wait to show you guys Ghost opening his gift and his little sweater.
Right? I'm very excited. I'll have to
too.
see if my parents have new Christmas sweaters for any of the dogs, and if they do, then I will require photos.
Naturally, yes.
Right, exactly. Anyways, we will see you guys next week for our New Year's Eve special, because that is, the holiday dates are just lining up perfectly.
Very nicely, yeah.
Right?
Very, very beautifully.
Right? Yeah. Anyways, enjoy your Christmas, everyone. If you celebrate, enjoy your 25th of December if you don't. And we will catch you guys next week.
Yeah. Happy holidays,
Bye,
everybody. Bye, you guys.